know, this guy is trying pretty hard, man. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. I do have a bit more of a cold today, so my voice probably is not going to be too loud. I'm managing here, trying, taking all the medicine in the world. But anyhows, hope you guys are feeling well. Hope you're doing good. Today looks like it's going to be another active day. It's another day. The hot market continues. The hot market continues. Another day of a ton of stocks moving up and looking decent. CREV, DRCT continuation, AVGR, and as you guys can see on the left hand side here, there's a lot more. JTAI. There's actually so many that are similar to yesterday and some prior days. JTAI. It's gonna be another, day of trying to find which ones are gonna be the strong ones and then taking it from there. But if I had to say I have a top 4, I think this would be my top 4. But of course, the entire list is there on the left hand side, which you guys can take a look at if you haven't seen those stocks already here for the morning. And I'm going to put the watch list into the chat room. I can also I'll screenshot this too, and I'll put it in I'll put this whole thing inside of the Gen chat so people can see. I'll put it everywhere, why not? Even on the open floor. That's pretty much. Will we get a high of day momentum stock? Perhaps, but we have so much moving already that there's a high chance most of the stocks we trade come from this watch list, this extended watch list here. So as you guys are tuning in, hit that thumbs up. Remember the disclaimer. Remember that day trading is risky. My results are not typical. Take it slow in the beginning. That way you don't expose yourself to a ton of risk. As we know, the risk here is real. So it's best to go slow, become experienced before becoming aggressive. Other than that, remember, copy trading does not work here on this channel. And then lastly, I do not invest for my subscribers. So be careful of imposter accounts and fake accounts. I will never message you first. I will never talk about crypto. I will never talk about Forex. I will never talk about mirror trading. And I will never send you a crazy link. All right. So with that being said, let's get into some of the stocks here. I think my top 3: CREV, DRCT, and JTAI. While there's some cheaper stocks, I'm actually, and I probably could make more money on the cheaper stocks. Right now, I wanna dance with the stocks above $5-10, because this is where I've been having the most issues, and I want to face these problems head on. I need to master this price range here if I'm to make hundreds of millions of dollars trading. If I'm to have 50K days every other day, I need to master this $5, $10, $15, $20 price range. So instead of backing off and just watching something cheap, I'm just gonna focus on these stocks as my primary stocks, and I'm going to take it from there. So I'm going to start up my screen recording and just get a couple of trend lines, and I'll be good to go for the open. Yesterday, I was a little too mellow coming in. I think, and having this cold isn't going to help. I think what I might do here is to wash my face with some ice cold water. If that's what I need to do, that's what I'll do. Nothing is too silly, nothing is too small. That's what I'll do here before the open, because right now I'm not feeling as energetic as I know I could feel. But anyhow, so you got a couple of quick trend lines here. CREV pre-market highs are at 13 81. I do have some prior trend lines, which I'm going to erase, the intraday ones. A lot of them are not going to be as relevant. Low of the pullback we had at 1043. I'm trying to see, the last time it moved up was back in July. We got up there to 1038, 1419 the day before. The 200 EMA is currently at 840. Okay. So we're over that level, which is good. So I'd say perhaps room to $14 here if this is strong. Back to the pre-market highs. And if we get over that level, the next target would be $22. So we'll see how CREV does. The RCT from yesterday, I'm keeping an eye on this one as well. After our high is 845. And pre-market high as of this recent push has been 760. Okay, not bad. We're over a ton of key levels, and so I'd look for this to curl up and perhaps continue. The RCT from yesterday. This was getting halted every second. And the stock earlier this month that was doing the same thing, like halts all day long, also went up in after hours. So I'm thinking, if I see a third stock just halting, maybe I swing 1,000 shares into the close. A size where I won't be hurt if it goes down, but I can also get something if it goes up, right? So that's DRCT, and then lastly JTAI, another expensive stock here. This one currently at 760, but it's been pulling back. Low of the pullback is 707, and the pre-market highs are up here at 1015. High of the current range has been around $9. So it looks decent. Daily chart, let's see. I'm literally gonna go splash my face with some cold water here. It's snowing outside. It's a mess out there. The Northeast, man, I tell you. Nowhere's perfect, but in these times we have to remind ourselves we don't have alligators, tornadoes, and hurricanes. As a 2-minute warning is about to hit. 837 and 685 is levels. 837. 837, high of November 22nd, we gapped up and sold off. Could be a place to watch in case it curls back up towards 9 and has trouble. Other than that, we'll see how it does. JTAI. I'll be back in a quick minute. Feel a little bit better after that. But for sure though, if if I'm too like, mellow here, the next step is to just do a full-on ice bath every day, 2 minutes before the open. Drenched. Anyhow, with 30 seconds to go, let's be disciplined, let's be patient. Let's do what's necessary here to be successful. I'll be starting off with small size as usual here into the open. Which one will it be? We got 13 seconds. There's a small ridge here on DRCT over 60. If the volume is high, it could be interesting. CREV, small move early. Lows or 21, highs at 10. Okay, it's a pretty big move. CREV seems to be the one here early. I'll pull it up in a sec on the YouTube screen. Good fill on the dip. A nice quick trade there. Highs at 75.
SURI.
85 is a little high, but CREB. Oh, I missed the dip there. I'm gonna chase it a little higher. Tight stop, smaller size. Nope, it's not ready. It could be failing here. I'm gonna give it a sec though. We did have low of day there, which was 22. This is an attempt for the breakout, but not great trades. Okay, 50. I'm still having trouble. I'm trying. JTAI halted up, by the way. It's another wide pullback. I'll give it another try here. 70.
PYPD.
I'm using smaller size on the dips for now, because some of them can be very extended. But I want to try with size here if I can. Oh, it's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. My goodness. Whew. This cold's killing me. Alfredo is in the building. Alfredo, what's going on, man? What's up? What's up? Okay, JTAI. I can trade that resumption aggressively. Or somewhat aggressively. I'm going to do a quick rotation here. The RCT, how are we doing? A little choppy for now. I just need to see how everything is looking. AVGR, not much. BAOS. Perhaps there's something here. BAOS. This one's up 100%, 13 million shares of volume. BAOS. Nice pullback though. I kind of see on this one here, you know, a little late to it. Decent range so far. How's the price action? Lowest just now.
CREV.
38.40 for resumption on JTAI. Yeah, this one, there's potential here, but perhaps selling on the ask is a way to go. Not the best fill here. Can we get over 4? Oh, it looks like it will. I'm out of,
AVG.
I'm in a high and out early, so not great. Okay, okay. BAOS, not bad.
SURL.
Tried hitting the bitch there. No fill. 38. We got about 2 minutes to our resumption on JTAI. See, that dip was good, but I didn't get a fill. I tried hitting the bids. If I marketed in, maybe I got 80. I would have had like 87 fill, but would have been better than nothing.
DRCT.
The RCT, I'm guessing, halted down. I am curious, but I also want to focus up here. About a minute and a half for JTAI.
VNCE.
I might be in this trade as the resumption comes, which would be fine. And I'm willing to add here as well if I can, if I get the opportunity to on VAOS. And I don't think I got a full fill. Only partial, sadly. Only partial. That resumption is coming up. Here's the move up. This is great, great trade. Okay, resumption is coming. You see, I might as well watch this stock though, you know? It's 10 seconds away. I'll trade it off screen. I still want to trade it. But I should be trading this stock here.
JTAI.
Oh my god. See? Crap, man. I could have made money. I didn't even get to see the resumption. I just bought. That's sad. Ah, 2 minutes, man. I needed to make up my mind. Let's lock in. What's the high? 17? Bro. Store. I don't know why I just didn't look over right away. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? And this thing is strong, and I need to size up big. Can we get a bigger pullback? I don't like that I'm not in full rhythm with it, but I made money, which is good. This one is definitely stronger. Got to be careful with the high fills. I need 2 order entries as well. 78 for high of day.
CREV.
Might be early. Hold on, let's wait. No need to rush there. Let's just wait. 23.
NTZ.
It did hold 50 though. It held, it held.
NCRA.
The fills are not the best, but you know, working with what I got. Fills could definitely be better.
AVGI.
I got 17, which is fine. I got stopped out. How's the 5-minute chart looking? Need to make haste. Yeah, okay, I got stopped out at the bottom. Tragic. I didn't stomach the hold through 9 is the issue. Because, you know, that breakdown... The breakdown sometimes is tricky.
VNCE.
And what I should have done there was scale into the position. I didn't think fast enough in my analysis. And I'm late and it's curling up. I only have small size. Now that I'm ready to scale in on the 5-minute pullback. It might still come down though. We'll see. It might still come down. But there's 50 on the ask. And, well, I'm not even going to get 50. I'm going to get 18 probably for a fill. Jeez, that's bad. Oh, wow. Will it be so kind to give me another entry? Probably not. I would hope. I would hope. I would hope. Jeez. I'm gonna leave this order out. Come on, Titanic.
PYPD.
The only bad thing here is the selling pressure is kind of high. I gotta gear up for the breakout in case it doesn't even dip. Which it might not. Be AOS opening up a bit. So I need 2 order entries on this one. BAOS might get halted. 15, the highest fill. My fill on that first entry kind of high. Oh, look, oh, it's just failing. Okay, never mind. Well, yeah, the selling pressure there kind of high. I had 1,500 shares? Really? I thought it was just a 1,000 share position. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I think this is pretty fair, actually. The volume is kind of high on the red candle on the 5. So if it halts down there,
JTAI.
that's okay. Moving on. BAOS. BAOS, the high's at 96. Mm-mm-mm. Bro, I don't like that I'm playing ring around the rosy here. If we can just get one stock to hold up that I'm watching, I can do well. I'm late to this one. 18 to halt up.
NTZ.
You start to feel like a dog just chasing your own tail, and it's not good.
DRCT.
Not good, not good. Good attempt, but not good entry. Bro, what? How am I not in with 1,000 shares still? What's going on with my math and my positions today? It might break under this level here. If it does, could be interesting. Ah, man. I gotta do a better job here. This is ridiculous. Check, check. Okay. Like, I don't have enough screen real estate, and I still didn't buy a bigger monitor yet. Like, what am I doing? Come on down. Price is right. Give us a nice quick dip. I bought it early. Is it gonna hold? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah, son of a gun. I'm gonna okay, maybe I'm taking too many trades here. Jeez.
DRCT.
Ah, that was so terrible, man. The breakdown and reclaim, that's that's it. Oh man, that's just so bad. And I took 7,500 shares ready to go. The hesitation was real. That was, my gosh. Bro, that was crazy. I bought it 50, I'm in at 70. What is that? That's the worst one I saw today. Well, our low of the pullback is pretty low, so this should be interesting. I'm just gonna mute my mic here. Yeah, I know I'm muted. I know that I'm muted. I gotta stay muted right now because at least the dip was pretty good. I took a good dip. I didn't have this. I sold 2,000 shares of the dip. My average was 17. We came down to a low of 5. There was a 29,000 share bid. So I thought we might have, filled the shares and have a breakdown and reclaim. So my goal was to add back 3,000 shares below 5, let's say like 98, 99, maybe lower. And then look for the red to green on the 5-minute pullback. Because that's what I thought we were having here after I looked at the candlesticks. But in at 13, out at 50, didn't take the trades at the highs. I didn't take the breakout trades. The breakout trades were pretty good. There was a nice baby pullback in here. This dip was good. We had an initial break of 50, which was good. And then this, of course, very, 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 very good. And I saw the entries too. I didn't take the trades. All right, we'll see how far it goes. Oh man. $59.38.
NCRF.
Man. Oh, day trading, man. Day trading. 657 or 657, and there's 30 seconds or so to the resumption. We've been green 1K a couple times already. Can we see some winning trades here and add to the gains and not get back flat again? It's already been twice. So looking to take the best setups. 10 seconds. 657.
DRCT.
Perhaps a 10-minute. CREV is about to resume. I think I'm going to watch this one for a quick trade. We're at 1070.
CREV.
Getting filled on the ass there though. Great trade, but high fill. Only made 10 cents. I'll try for the bounce. I'll try for the dip again if it comes down one more time. And I'm early and I lost. Okay. Below 10, I took 10, above 10. Okay, 980 to 10 to 1011. 30-cent bounce. Oh 04 and 38 seconds. 04 and 38 seconds for resumption. 04 and 38 seconds. Oh, this thing is just. Why am I looking like I'm looking so orange in this thing? Like, anyhow, to hell with the camera. Who cares? Every time I adjust it, it just does its own thing. Saturation. Every time you come, it does its own thing. Oh 04 and 38 seconds. HOUR. Looks like it's trying on the side.
MPLE.
So was that a breakout over 30? Pretty big breakout. Anyhow, so here we go. We got less than a minute. We're at 6:57. 654. Dip, 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 dip.
BAOS.
Hardly a dip. Uh, it chopped me out, man. Come on. Fair fill here. Should have double tapped right there. I'm willing to add back if it gives me the chance. Oh no, it's gonna go. Should have held more of that then. Should have held more of that position. Holy shit. Cancel, cancel. I'm gonna still get filled, am I? Damn, that's too big size. Really? It better not fill me. Please don't fill me, because I'll just get murdered. Try to buy 7,000 shares there. It didn't work. Alright, let's bring this down. I thought it was gonna go all the way. If it was quick, if it was a quick fill in and out, I would have got like break even, maybe just a little bit of slippage, but yeah. It's like struggling up here a little bit. Good fill. Actually, a good bounce. Because there's for 3 days in a row, I've made like 2 to 3,000 and I gave it back. Because of that, today I'm going to use a little smaller size in this area. I'm going to stick to 1,535 max. I got to break that trend of going up 3K and then back to flat. So for those reasons and those reasons only, I'll be using some smaller size here. Because perhaps I'm being too aggressive. That's what's causing me to give back.
Dear RCT,
Can I hold this till 50? Can we see 50 out of this? I can either add or re-average if it comes down. Five-minute chart is still strong. Here's 50. Oh no. Oh my god. That was pretty bad. Uh, 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 uh. See, I had intuition for a breakout to happen right there. It didn't. It's not a bit of a false read. There's a bid. Oh gosh. I got filled high.
MPLE,
Now it goes. Any bet it goes here. Better go. Nope. Still having trouble. Okay, easing off a little bit. These buyers have been questionable recently. They cancel the order. They're real bids, but then they cancel. So something to keep an eye out for here. Yesterday I took a 2K loss because of that. Like bought high at a big, like a massive bid, and then the bid is just gone, and I'm in the slums for 2K. Back to flat. And okay, the breakout happens there. Sakes, man. Why is it showing it's holding and then the moment you're in it then collapses, man? All right. Okay. Okay. I'm to hell with any sort of size here. Just no, I'm not going back to flat, bro. I'm not letting it happen. I'm going down to 500 shares. I already gave back half. So if I didn't size down, I'd have been flat already. It's crazy. Even when you try, man, just get caught in every freaking drop. Can we hold the whole dollar? Okay. All right. I need a smoother experience here. I need to be more accurate. That way my mental capital doesn't get drained. 50, 65. 1030 halting up. 1030 halting up. Bro.
DAOS.
Oh man. Trading,
MSW.
trading. I'm curious of that trade. Oh, this is brutal. 50 to 18. 30 cents. 1K, maybe $1,100 loss there. A little too much conviction, perhaps, for that to work. Absolutely brutal. And it's one of those areas where you're in and it's like, okay, you have a tight stop of like 5-10 cents if this thing doesn't go immediately. But then you blink, the stock is down 50 cents. Like,
DRCT.
sometimes there's a randomness to how the stock can pull back, and you ask yourself, like, the one time I take size is the area I get caught with a bigger drop. Of all the trades I took today, of all the trades, this one is the one where it happens to give a hard pullback quickly. So on this resumption, the plan, I think the plan for me will be sticking to small size, just trying to add what I can and just take it easy. If I pushed up to 5-6K, I think I could have took more risk, but and that like 2 minute window, man, got destroyed. So HOUR is moving. HOUR. HOUR is moving up. HOUR. I've been a little reluctant to get involved because I just haven't been looking at it, but it's pushing up well. 17 and 19 seconds. We got about 2 minutes for BAOS. Man, I think I gotta find a way to the frustration that I gain every single day. Some of it is the flushes, yes, but a bigger part of it is me seeing entries and not taking it. There's nothing that frustrates me more, and there's nothing that that triggers me faster. I could be down 10 grand trading good setups and not be as mad as I can be in these moments where, and
HOUR.
it's stemming from this move here where I saw it to break out trades and didn't take it. Like, and the reason it bothers me is because it happens too often. It happens almost every day, so many times in a day. And then it's this vicious cycle of not being as concentrated and just like in a spiral. So, in moments like this, I try to just remind myself what the better version of myself would do, which is to just lock in, take the best trades that are to come, and look to walk away with some profits. The best traders are staying focused despite any obstacles. So that's what I must do. That's what I must do here. So I'm going to cut the chatter, and we got 20 seconds. BAOS 1030. It looks like it's not a 10-minute, and it's showing 11:30 resumption. If this opens up at 11:30, my goodness. 11:30 resumption. HOUR is also halted up. HOUR resumption will be at 21:06. BAOS will be at 22:19. I'm gonna give everything else a quick look through. By the way, yesterday I did not post a recap. So I came back to green. So I mentioned just now that I'm like up 2K and I'm back to flat again. Yesterday it happened to me, right? So after the live stream, something else started to move. I stayed, I traded. I made 2K on that stock and then gave it all back. Gave it all back, all of it. And so I ended the day red 400. At the end of the live stream, I was red 1500. Got back to green and then ended red 400. Bro, this is like I gotta figure this out, because if I can figure out this thing, man, it's like I can see myself just every day 10 20K days on these days. Like, if I can just get over this last barrier in my way. Can't come this far to just have this be the thing to make me freeze at this type of level. But it's like a mental thing. It's a mental thing and nothing else. It's not technical. It's not anything else other than just every single trade I see, I need to buy every single entry that I see. Because every single entry that I see is an A quality entry. You just have to take the trade without hesitating. I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in cushion. Even if I take a big loss, it means nothing. I gotta remind myself of these things, right? Just gotta take every single trade. Can't be overly cautious and just let entries go by. We got a minute to HOUR resumption. A minute to HOUR. Once I become a little bit more of a volume trader for all the entries I'm seeing, on a day like right now in this moment, we're already up 12,000. So the days are coming. They have to. They will. So 40 seconds to resumption. HOUR. It's halted up at 417. We'll see if there's a dip and rip. If we can get a nice trade here before BAOS, that'll be good.
HOUR.
Oh, that's a high fill. That's a high fill. I'm a little late to that though. That's fine. Let's see what it does. Will it get over 17? It's having some trouble here. What is it gonna be? Okay, BAOS 2219. Yeah, this is failing. Okay, that's fine. Sinking like the Titanic for now. BAOS coming up. It might bottom out somewhere in red to green, but I can't watch it because BAOS is coming up 1030. It's showing 11. It's showing 11 for resumption. BAOS. Here we go. I've sized down to protect the gains because again, I refuse to go from 2-3K to flat. But you know, I gotta do better earlier in the day so I can still take on more risk in this time. That's the key. 5-day, how are we gonna do? Okay, not quite. Oh, not quite 213. Oh, okay. There's hidden sellers was going through like hot knife through butter. I fill here. Oh my, oh wait, what? Holy shit. Didn't even notice that dropped. Bro, what is wrong with me? Here I am thinking I'm green in the trade 50 cents. Things are down $1 share already. 12 bucks. Perhaps we got to reclaim here. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay. Plus 1K, minus 1K. And that's why the small size is so important here, because the risk is so high at this point that, you know, at 3-4K shares, you're making making or losing 3 or 4K in a trade. The low there, it's freaking stupid thing, man. 1031. HOUR could be worth watching. How do we look? Do we look like backside? It's hard to say. The volume is the candle itself, perhaps, but the volume is low. It's a little 50-50, right? Maybe it's backside, maybe it's not. I think I'm just gonna switch away, and I'll be back if it holds up. I missed the dip, so Big Steve, same thing with me, bro. 700 shares down $1,000 in 2 trades. Much less if I had size. HOUR. Is this one backside? Hmm. I'm gonna scale into this. I don't think this one is backside yet. Probably should have hit the bid right there. Probably should have hit the bid for that slightly lower fill. And I got 800. 800. Should be 500 blocks, but it's fine. BAOS. BAOS. Curling up. See, this is the thing. Now I wanted to go back and trade that one. BAOS. And this breaks down. And this one seems like it's struggling a little bit. This could still be a little high. You only got 1,000 shares, but feel a little high. Can we get through 5? Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not too high. I sold some to reduce the risk in case we would break down, but it ended up holding nicely. But right back to 80 with a topping wick. Yeah, that'll do it to you. And so it's like if I try to buy the break and hold a 5 right here, it's just instant down to 80. Like it didn't even show any orders between 80 and 5. Like the orders just disappeared and it's just down into a flush. It's still alive, but you know, it's still alive. I could have bought back for the same trade, but switching over to BAOS. BAOS. Is BAOS still alive? Still alive. Yep, it's back up. So from 60, we made a new low by 2 cents. It's back up to 515. Now it's at 530, 540, 550, 580. Jeez, what a move.
CREV.
I should have freaking cut that trade. I should have cut that trade. Why did I give that Titans back, bro? Stock 580 back to 5. Oh man, it makes you want to go mad. 580 back to 5. Come on, man. High of day was at 540. I took the dip at 5. I tried to buy 530. I'm in a little high with a higher fill. Should have cut it immediately. 40-cent loss or 30-cent loss. $650 loss. These stocks are like a roller coaster, man. HOUR. Roller coaster here. Typically, stronger stocks will hold up this move and consolidate high rather than giving back the entire candlestick again. So similarly to where I would have bought 5 and it just teleported down, I bought 40 and it just teleported down. After bottoming around 32, I got the higher fill. We hit 50, 52, and then just teleporting down. So you got to cut it quick. Save yourself the misery. You got to cut it quick. I can work with this one. Just have to be patient and hopefully it gives another move at some point. Come on. Didn't realize the 5-minute candle closed so quickly. Could have avoided that, but and it's a pretty massive bounce, which Okay. That last pullback makes things kind of tricky with how low it was. What was that low? 25, below 5. Time. Candlestick does have time. Damn deficit. 33, 32. It's definitely having a hard time here. There's a hidden buyer, but you know, how many shares are they buying? And when can we get over this 50 level again? Mm-mm-mm. I got 07. Selling pressure seems kind of high. Damn it, man. That 800 shares there's a starter position, but I'm selling it thinking, you know, it seems kind of weak here. I'm gonna give it time, but it's a starter position. I could have definitely held it, right? Selling the starter, it's crazy work. It's crazy work. And what that does is like, in case this does curl up right here, you know, at least I'm in something. Oh my goodness. The biggest thing is backside. I think the biggest thing is backside, which it could be backside. It could be backside already. That nonsense loss, man. Oh man, man, man. The swings and the lack of taking every trade. 3 years ago, I never thought I'd be feeling this way on a day up 1,800 bucks. Backside, backside. It didn't quite give a head and shoulders, but came close to it. We didn't really get a retest here first, and then down. I didn't watch this stock exclusively. In fact, I was very reluctant to get involved because I wasn't in rhythm with the price action. The resumption provides a very clear type of price action and an entry, so that's why I traded it after the resumption, but didn't do well. Yesterday, something very similar happened to me too, where I'm in, and let me zoom out. I'm in on this pullback here nicely, and then the false breakout stops me out of the trade. This happened to me yesterday. I'm in like bottom ticking the lows, and then this bottoming wick stops me out, and I don't buy back the bottom again because it's kind of like a thing with my rules. Maybe I need to adjust because it's a false breakout. I'm then thinking anything back here is a little weaker, perhaps for a breakdown lower. So maybe I need to adjust the rules and just buy back this trade sometimes. And that's the point of using a starter to get involved anyways, is that the risk is limited and I can scale into it if it makes sense. If it's just too weak, then of course I cut the trade after the first add. But yesterday I didn't buy back. Also, I think Friday I didn't buy back. Friday I wasn't on the live stream, but I was in the chat room calling out the entry I took. I was mentioning a guy like Dynamo, like, yeah, this is where a guy like Dynamo was buying. And then stock goes up, like that was a $12 stock. It went up like 60 cents. I'm looking good in the trade. I sold some, and then it's right back down. It stops me out. Well, I stopped out break even at I think like 11.40, 10.40. It goes to 10.20 and reclaims 20 cents, which for a stock at that price is nothing. And then goes up $2 a share. So same thing here, basically, where I'm stopped out on this move up because I'm only selling some, and then selling the rest break even. But then the stock actually gives the real move after. I got to remember that they'll try to shake out traders, so I got to keep that in mind. And we're back up a bit here, so I'll watch as it's back around 5. Perhaps surviving the backside here. The 5-minute candle to make the new high is a couple seconds out, but it's a little extended here. We'll see if there's an early pullback. It's a beautiful curl up. It's looking so weak down there. The new candle is coming in 5 seconds, and it's looking pretty bullish. Can this go all the way? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not gonna take that trade. This is still kind of high. So let's see, 98. Come on down. Come on down. I think we have range here, so I want to be careful of this pullback. I'm gonna re-average here. Let's see. Start a little lower. I'm a little concerned because we came from 40 to like, what was that, 25? We are seeing some buying here though. Definitely a little spready as well. All right, I'm gonna take a position here and start, and I'll look to add lower, or maybe it curls up right here. We'll see. I think if the setup is strong, the 5 minute candle can make the new high over 25, and we eventually can see a retest of high of day if we're lucky. But if it maybe stalls out at like 40, 50, 60, then that's fine too.
SNTG.
So I'm willing to add lower here. As long as we don't get a retest of low of day, I'm fine. But it definitely has range to it. Two minutes to the new 5 minute candle. I would like to see us close above like 510 if possible, but it's still early in the move. I think this pullback is to be expected. So again, the stock went from 40 to 525. It's like, what are the odds it just goes up to high of day without a dip? It's just unrealistic. Which is why this strategy exists, right? Now the key is, will the stock give us follow through? This is what a quality setup looks like for me. Will the stock give us follow through, retest this rate, high of the range, retest high of day if possibly? And you see how it's like up and down here. So it's definitely a little volatile. And I'm going to get stopped out 75. My stop is tight at the low of the range. I can always get back in if I need to. It's saying the high was 23 just now, but I saw 08. I'm not sure if the wick, if it kind of had like one of those miracle magic wicks. And the way how it pulls back there is good. It doesn't just teleport down to like 420 and then, my 10-cent stop, 15-cent stop becomes, 50, 50, 60 cents loss, right? This is ideally how we want every stock to move in this type of range here.
SISI.
Of course, the follow through is what we need, but the risk is limited. There's a chance we get to move up. That's what we like to see. The moment this just goes down to 50 on the bids, it's rough. So hopefully that doesn't happen and it tries again, because it did reclaim that level of 70, 78 area. And if it does go now, then it's a little disappointing because I literally got stopped out the bottom here. So, but now that I'm stopped out, I'll look to just scalp it, right? If I don't get another entry down here. And I'm expecting a very quick red to green, being that we had such a strong bottoming wick. So if it doesn't go right away, it's definitely a little weaker. SI, lighter volume, halted up. Oh, 76, 74. That might have been the bottom there, a double bottom. We'll see. The key is if it holds up and it's right back down. So a bit of a bluff right there to 90. The low of the entire range is 40. And I don't know. This now looks like the head and shoulders much more. So unless this double bottoms A, B, C, D, it's just not looking good. That's the last setup left here. It's the A, B, C, D. Double bottom, higher low, A, B, C, D pattern. But in the larger context, we kind of have a bit more of a head and shoulders here, which we've been seeing has been very devastating. So short entries and short sellers probably looking pretty good here for this to break down.
SNTJ.
See, this 5-minute candlestick is what convinced me to take this dip on this pullback. Very bullish move here. So to see it not continue after such a strong bottoming wick candle is a little disappointing here. This pullback we expect. The stock is not going to just go to high of day right away. But can this pullback here, curl up eventually? This trade could work, and it's a little extended to the downside. So again, this bounce could work here a bit, but I like to take the trade under the context that we could see high of day, and I don't think we can see high of day. I could be wrong. This could slowly do its thing and get back up, but this pattern has been notorious the last 4 days to fail, and so I'm going to go with the recent history and say official backside, Titanic. Maybe a little relief bounce from this bigger drop off, maybe like 70, 75, and then bottom of the 7 C's. So to be red 800 on a stock like this, for me, it just feels like nonsense. Like it should never happen, but it did. It's the green day 1500. Feels crazy, but other day. Aye. The stock market, man. SI. I have to say, I don't love this one. Maybe it does something, but I can watch it. I don't know if I'll take a trade. Here it is, resumption coming up.
SI.
There's a seller 20. Oh, that was instant. Can we continue for high of day? Watching for the highs. And we got 35. Man, that reclaim was just so fast. Keeping my share size small. 36. There's 38 for a new high. I was definitely having some trouble. Retested the lows, a new low, all down. Here it is. Well, I'll take the $100. Still more than I would make at Amazon in this type of time. Anyhow, it's been a good day. There's definitely things to keep working on. I think I'm too hard on myself sometimes, which can also take away from my mental capital. But all in all, good day. Grateful to be green. We'll take the 1,600 bucks. Smile. The issue that I have here too is like I compare myself versus my best self, and I think that's a problem at times because I just can see the better version of me doing so well on a day like this, and then I'm frustrated when I when I don't perform to that like level. So but what's gonna get me there is time,
NVGI.
work, slowly improving. So can't really just be frustrated, but instead just be motivated. Instead, I gotta just channel that emotion into motivation, so I can have more of a smoother experience trading and not be so miserable here. Because right now I feel a little miserable after a great day of trading. My goodness, are my expectations too high? Maybe. Okay, guys, it's been a good one. I think 2025 is going to be a great year, spectacular year. Hope you guys had a nice session. Green is good. We managed our risk yesterday to finish at a smaller loss of 400. So today, over the 2 days, we're definitely net green. We're going to look to finish out the week on the stronger side of things. I believe tomorrow. When is Christmas? Is it the 25th? E-Trade stopped giving me the briefings. I think it's tomorrow Christmas. I don't even know. As a trader, I've never been big on like these days like Christmas, Thanksgiving, like the holidays. I've never been like focused on it. And then as a trader, it's like become worse. Like, and not in a bad way, but more so in the sense that like I don't wait for anything like a birthday, for example. I think it's like kind of silly to wait for these days to then do something nice. If I want to do something nice today, then I do something nice today. My birthday could come, I could not be feeling well, I could not feel like I want to do anything, and I won't. But on a random Tuesday night, I feel like, hey,
NVGI.
steak dinner. Then that's what I'll do on that day. So I've never really understood celebrating specific days per se. Like I'm more so just going with the flow and doing what I want to do when I want to do it on whatever random day that might be. As SISI is back to the highs. I've been that way before trading, and now that I'm, with the freedom of trading, it's now even that much. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, this thing's tight. Anyhow, we'll see how it goes. So tomorrow, is today a half day? The briefing, they don't send out the briefings anymore. This NYSE website shows nothing. Stock market half days. The Wednesday before Independence Day, day after Thanksgiving, the 29th, and then Christmas Eve, December. So it looks like today is a half day. So be careful with trading around 1 p.m. We might, yeah. So be careful with open positions around 1 p.m. All I want for Christmas is to be on the green side of my next 10 halts. Don Juan, shout out to you, man. Yeah, keep your head up. So, yeah, Gazelle. I hope I'm saying it right here. Hopefully you get well soon, man. Don't worry about me. I feel great. Like I feel great, right? Don't get me wrong, guys. I feel great. Trust me. I feel sensational. I'm just a little hard on myself is all. Resumption in less than a minute for which one? My biggest green day is 26,000. Holy smoke. Oh crap. Talking too much here. 170. Here we go. AVGR. Small size. Twenty seconds. AVGR halted up.
AVGR.
I had a high fill. 61 to low. It might halt down. Nope, it's holding. Oh, I missed it. I was too worried about the halt down. The dip held up. Dip held up. 61 for the lows. And it's halted up. You know, Christmas and these holidays are very interesting, man. Religiously, I don't even believe it's the accurate birth of Christ. And so it's just a day for people to spend money. That's what it is. It's a day to spend money, which I guess, which is fine if you're in a position, right? If you've built wealth and you want to enjoy the nicer things, get yourself a gift. You guys know I'm in the building stages of wealth. And with my philosophy of buying something nice for myself on that day that I feel to, you know, I won't be getting anything for myself tomorrow because there's nothing that I want right now. Whenever there's something that I want, then I'll just get it, whatever that day is. But in this capitalistic society, Christmas is all about Santa and presents, spending.
LATG.
Spending is not bad if you're in the right position. No, Christmas is tomorrow. I checked already. Yeah, I'm a little out of tune with stuff like that, man. But the month has went fast, is what it is. It feels like it's like the first of the month, but the month is over. The time is going too fast for me, man. I don't like it. Feels like I'm getting too old too quickly now. Versus back in the day, you know, one day would last forever. It's like I wake up, I trade, I do some back end work, I look back at the clock, 4 p.m., time for recap already. I go to the gym, look back at the clock, 12 a.m., time to sleep. Like, man, I just came from the gym and spoke with the team. Santa Rally's been going on all year, especially these last 3 months. Santa Rally's been in full effect. I think the first half of next year will probably be good too. You know, Trump will get in, we're gonna get more of a boost again. We just gotta watch for global and geopolitical news. Rates will continue to go down until they reach their mark. Resumption is in about 15 plus seconds. AVGR. We're at 191.
AVGR.
Fair pullback. Fair. I'm gonna stay and trade this one here for a little bit.
AVGR.
Tyrell says the older you get, the faster the days. Oh man. That's a tough pill to swallow, man. Jehovah's Witness. No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. The Jehovah's Witness, man, they keep coming to the doors though. And I go there, I tell them, man, I already believe in God. I said my prayers last night. But then they still try to talk to me. It's like, brother, I'm missing trades here. HOUR, decent candlestick there. 36 to 80. Very impressive. BAOS, man. I mean, just we do have to take a second to just admire the stock market once again because I mean what we're seeing, man. BAOS from $3 to 13. The things that we're seeing right now, we're witnessing is spectacular. Took 2 years for Christmas. Tyrell, which part of Guyana are you from? I'm supposed to be going in April of next year, but I don't know. More than likely I'll go. There's a very high chance that I go. The last time I didn't go, man, half my family and half my friends literally went. And back then I was having the best trading I've ever been having, So I'm like, there's no way I'm leaving. And then the Monday that everybody landed, from that Monday, the 2 week stretch that the vacation would have been, I lost money. I lost like $1,000 in between those 2 weeks, made nothing. So that was my cue to at least take the vacations when it's necessary. But stayed for good reasons though. It's just crazy how the market switched up. Linden and then Georgetown. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. People say Georgetown is better in terms of just, stuff to do. $16 on the dot for resumption. So we got about a minute and 10 seconds. But they gotta step it up back there, man. They gotta build some more bridges, some more roads. They have this oil money now, so they need to put it to good use. They need more hospitals. Like anytime you have to travel somewhere that's not your city for a hospital, it's never good. In America that happens, but it's more rare when it comes to like a really high specialty. But if you live in New York, you don't have to go to California for a hospital. It's pretty silly. You can live in Connecticut and not have to go to New York for a hospital because they already have a good hospital there. Hospitals. So they have to step it up over there for sure, man. Infrastructure, airports, internet. Anyhow, it's 10 seconds. Here we go. AVGR 166.
AVGR.
Could have held that a little bit longer. Trying it again. Tight stop. I'll get back in. It's not really bouncing. 54. Oh, no. Oh, there's a big bid that came above the resumption there, and the resumption price just went lower. By the way, wait, hold on. HOUR, man. This thing is on a real red to green. Big Steve, are you still here? Round two? I did not expect this at all. AVGR, pretty decent as well. Can I get back to flat with a small size here? Oh, this thing curled all the way back up. Nice, nice. Wow, most impressive.
HOUR.
All part of the deal. Oh, Lucas, nice trade, man. Tim, nice trade.
LATG.
Nice trade, boys. Got 30 seconds.
AVGR.
10 seconds. Here we go.
HOUR.
Moving kind of light. It's kind of interesting how it's moving here. Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh. Hopefully nobody got caught there. And I got a high fill trying to buy 70 or 80, I think 80 for a retest of 6. Oh, that is a brutal drop, man. What? Oh, I sold all? Dude, I changed my share size. What happened? Oh, that's ridiculous. Thought I was still holding 400 shares. I sold 100, but that's fine.
AVGR.
AVGR. Do we have what it takes to get back above VWAP? I think this one is cooked. AVGR.
NASU.
Okay.
GTI.
Is that the day? Is that the day? Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up if you have not already. Yeah, GTI halted up on the scans here. Let's check it out. Oh, this one is a sub $1. Oh, it's in the car. Guys, be sure to hit the thumbs up. We're watching GTI Resumption penny stock here. Sub $1. There's just so much moving that with BAOS and HOUR, or let's say HOUR just now.
BREA.
And then even look at this one here. I'm going to use small size, of course. I could prep bigger size, but it might be very volatile. Fills could be crazy. Don't need to be too aggressive here to start, especially. We got 2 minutes.
NVNI.
It's saying it has 130, 100, what's this? 113 million shares of volume. Less than a minute. 10 seconds. Let's see how it does. GTI.
GTI.
Oh my gosh, bro. Well, did not expect that type of range out of this thing. From 85 to 60. Well, I'm gonna always take a loss on that. Jeez Louise. Bro, what was that? I'm thinking 68 looks great after
GTI.
that drop. Oh my gosh.
AVGR.
That was rough. That was rough. That was brutal. 84 to 60 without a bounce. Wow. 84 to 60 without a bounce for a stock at this price. I don't know how it was moving before the halt, but let's see. 46 to 54. Checking out some of the bigger candles here. 34 to 41. 7 cents. 31 to 38. 46 to 57, 11 cents. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I missed the initial breakout. I took 70 initially, but it just, it kind of churned and I didn't buy back. So kind of missed the move.
BREA.
Lucas saying he's lost 5K on that trade. It's down 1200 on realizing the halt down. Tim saying half of his gains gone. Yeah, that was a tough drop, man. That was ridiculous. I'm not using size. My day is kind of over already, so I'm not using size. But these guys are using like 40K size, so with 40K size, it's a little bit more reward and risk to the trades. I do like the resumption because of how extended it is, so I hope we can see a good move here at least.
NVNI.
Yeah, resumption trades is usually, the first trade is usually the best trade. There's sometimes a follow-up entry, but definitely got to be careful. The reason why I haven't used size is because on BAO, HOUR, the big stocks that,
NAXU.
similar to the same story I've been telling the last few days. Like, I should have already been up so much and I'm not. And this time clock is going, so it's like I'm not up 10 grand. To use that type of size, I'd be risking giving back my 2 to 3K on the day, which I just can't afford to do. So taking it easy. But that's the thing for me. Like, if I am doing what I'm supposed to do on the day, it is going well, then time like this I'm still gonna be using some sort of relevant size. But it has to be an order of things here for me. So the other guys did their jobs, so they can afford to take on a little bit more risk. It's almost like a privilege. 41.28 for resumption. We got less than a minute. Yeah, showing 52, 55 resumption. Maybe 60. It could resume at 60 as well. Sideways. Showing 45. It's fluctuating. 20 seconds. Big Steve, not financial advice. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go.
GTI. AVGI.
Wow, 66. Mm. Yeah, that was a risky trade. All right, I'm done with it. By the way, HOUR again. Don't you dare, HOUR. Don't you dare. HOUR. Is this where at last long get green on the stock? KB, save me here, KB. Somebody save me. You guys remember Smallville? Anybody ever watch that show?
BRAL.
I tried to watch that show back as I got older. Terrible. Is it getting shorted here? There's like a lot of resistance. Which means there could be another squeeze if it sneaks all the way up. I must prepare for battle. This is it. And again, stalling out. I wonder if I should let it go up some more. So what's that? 85? The height of flag was 50, 67, 50.
BRAL.
50. GTI at 75? What? Brother, what is going on? Bro, what? You look away thinking a stock is done. What in the world? Actually, let's just move this so we can put this back up. The stock though is about accuracy because it has range. If you have a lot, if you take a bad trade, you're gonna lose a lot. So I gotta be very accurate here if I'm gonna do well. Okay. It's holding 70, trying again. Ooh, out a little early there. Higher fill, cutting it. Brutal fill there, brutal fill. Oh, come on, that was a good one. Accuracy is gonna be the key here. Maybe too much size on that trade. Not a great fill. SF with the clean trades. Let's go.
BREA. BREA.
HOUR is still fighting. I dodged that one, man. Oh, it might halt down. It might halt down. Bounce, 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 bounce. 62, 63. I got the wrong stock on the screen this entire time. Holy smokes. That was close. I almost got caught in this thing again, man. By the way, HOUR. HOUR. Trying again. Hmm. HOUR. We have 1 hour for you to get back to highs. So I can at long last see some green. Am I just desperate at this point? It looks like it could be a head and shoulders pattern too. Coming back to GTI. Going back to GTI. Yep, I keep looking away and then I miss the moves, right? Classic. Classic Pastor. $79, $68, $69. $68, $5. That held up. Bro, I gotta do better than that. Come on. 70. There's people shoveling snow outside. Maybe I mute my mic. I think those of you in the Discord can hear it. Yeah, this stock is notorious for the bigger flush out. Well, I made nothing. That's hilarious. I thought I had a lower fill, 64. I guess that was a fair fill. We need the 5-minute candle to make a new high. Share size packs a punch. And I'm curious. Where was I in? Stopped out at the bottom. The exact bottom. High 64. So maybe it's slowing down. It's probably slowing down. Did myself a disservice looking away on those dips.
BREA.
I'm gonna keep an eye though for at least another 20 minutes, I think. HOUR and GTI. Been been a decent day. How are we gonna do the 1 minute candle to make the new high?
BREA.
BREA, so stock I probably should be watching as well. 6 and 57 for BREA resumption. My mic is muted. Great. Anyhow, I'm saying I'm out too soon there because some rat is hitting the tape, and I'm thinking it's gonna actually come down. The moment I sell, it's bouncing back up. Ay ay ay. Less than a minute to AVGR. Perhaps 10 minutes for AVGR. Actually, is that right? No, 7, 11, no, 11 and 3 seconds. My math is not mathing. My math is not mathing. 11 and 3 seconds. There's less than a minute. 157 ABGR. Here we go. Coming up in about 20 seconds. Jimmy, it's going good. Green. Wrong bet is in the building. What's up? Here we go.
AVGR.
A little risky here. Can we get the volume? Yeah, okay, leaving this alone. It's not decisive. The volume isn't high, so letting it go. BREA again, coming up. Over 60, is it worth another shot? Nah, back. No. Too choppy, man. Too volume, too light. BREA coming up. 12 and 45 seconds, so about a minute. Oh, crap. What am I thinking? 85, 84, 82, halting down. Oh, man. I just started typing in Discord there. I think this might do it. This might do it for the day.
BREA.
It's time to get out of here. Take the 2,000 bucks and run.
CLIK.
Good old Relentless. Working to be better. Working to improve. Working to get to his best self. One day at a time, one trade at a time. 2,600 bucks on a subpar day. The market has blessed us here. The market has been blessing us. Wrong bet. Merry Christmas, man. Good health and prosperity. All right, that'll do it for me. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Don't forget that today is 1 p.m. close. Don't forget, if you have open positions or holding into halts close to 12:50, 1 p.m. market time, markets are closing early. And if you are trading extended hours, be sure to have your hotkeys ready. Relentless is heading out. It's been a good day. We're going to keep working on being better. We're grateful for this green. Happy holidays to the team. Earth Explorer, Williams, Brittany Williams, hope you're doing well. What's my plan? My plan is to relax. I'm going to go get a haircut. Or as they call it, a shape up, or they like line my hair because it's like growing out so, you know, aggressively. I'm gonna just get like a line, and I'm just gonna relax, man. I don't really give gifts. I just give what I do for gifts. I just give people a little bit of change, some pocket change, and that's it. You know, I can ask people what they want, but then the time it takes to just, you know, go to the mall at these times and you're there for hours, hours, hours waiting is just, you know. But yeah, so I'm getting a call here. Hold on, hold on. Okay, yeah, so I don't really get gifts for anybody. I just give them some pocket change and then, you know, they do what they want. The time it takes to get gifts, figure out what people like, what they don't like. Might as for me, I believe it's I might as well just give a little bit of cash and then that's it, you know. My younger siblings, you know, $100 for you, $100 for you, whatever it is, and whatever amount it is, and then they do what they want. Ay ay ay. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Market close 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Wave rider, I need pocket change. Don't we all, man? They say no amount of money is enough or it's too much. So don't we all need some more pocket change? Smallville throwback show. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe. Stay green. Have a good one. Enjoy the holidays. Do not stress over trading, but instead take the time to relax. Come back refreshed, rejuvenated, study up. And I believe I'll see you guys on Thursday because I will be here. I will always be here. Thursday, Friday, and then Monday again to end out the month. Monday, Tuesday. 31 days here in December. Yeah, I've broken 300K. Well, I think in gross I'm at like 310 or something, and then net I'm like 295, I think. I can check. Let's check quickly. Like this, the number 300K doesn't mean anything for me. What means something to me is trading to the best of my abilities every day, which I felt like I only did a handful of times this year.
CLIK.
Which is, you know, that's what I'm working on. Trading to the best of my abilities every day. Can I trade with high levels of focus, control? If I do that every day, then I'll be, I mean, there's no telling what the P&L will be at the end of the year. We can be into the millions of dollars. But I need to become a more fierce warrior. You got to become like Hercules. Hercules or Achilles, one of these guys who are like very fierce. Become the true relentless warrior that I am. A full-fledged trader. Full-fledged, full-fledged. Yeah, so 310 gross, 292 net. The tax man will be collecting his fair share, of course. The tax man will be collecting his fair share. So, as mentioned, take care, stay safe, stay green. Check out those links down below. It's been a long time since I really spoke about the merciless market, so I'll mention it here now. It could be a great way for you guys to treat yourselves for the holidays. As we know, the holidays, we discussed this earlier in the video. People love buying gifts. Maybe you get your spouse, your significant other to buy you this gift right here, or you buy it for yourself, right? Check out the Merciless Markets program. This is the best way to learn how to trade and to position yourself to, you know, get to the other side. It's not guaranteed because even with the classes, even with the live archives, you know, there's still a chance that, you know, it's just that difficult. But what you can guarantee that you will get here is transparency, You know, live trading from myself, Marcelo. Because we'll do it live. We'll do it live just like we just did right here. We'll do it live. It was messy. It wasn't the cleanest day. But we're going to do it live because, you know, at the end of the day, we're confident in who we are, what we do, and we have no shame in our game. There's nothing to hide. We're never embarrassed, even on the red days, because we understand what the market is. So we'll do it live in front of you. We'll do it live. So know that out of the sea of people that you see here on YouTube, I'm one of the ones, if not the, and I like to say the most transparent trader you'll ever see. There are some other traders out there that are transparent, but from what I can see, there's 90% garbage out there. 90% people who just look like they don't know nothing and they're just trying to sell something. And I talk aggressively like that because I'm a real transparent trader, and you know, I feel comfortable talking like this because we're the real deal, baby. Shout out to Wrong Bet. Wrong Bet just came in the chat to say hi. We see you. Shout out to you, Lucas, and also Nikki. Nikki, shout out to you as well. We still have to update this and add some more reviews down there. But yeah, you guys can check out the curriculum, check out the classes. You know, get in tune with the program, get in tune with the live trading archives, get in tune with all the chapters, the ongoing lectures. You know, from time to time, we'll get a couple of guest speakers. We had Beam recently. We had Crispy Trades do a beautiful recap earlier this month. You know, shout out to the team. Pretty soon, we're going to have Dynamo, one of the big time members in there. And some of the other guys will chip in from time to time, give their input, how their day went, how their month has went. You guys can always feel free to check out the Relentless trading chat room as well. We started off strong. It's late. Most people have left out. The live streaming in here has ended. And you guys can always check out the chat. You can always come to the P&L section as well. See how the traders are doing. How are the traders doing? Lucas holding it down for us. $12,000 on the day. Shout out to Lucas being aggressive, pushing size, getting it done. Minty, $1,500 on the day. Let's make sure to hit these fire emojis as we go. Save, team house member. Save, you know, I'm just so proud of these guys, man. Save's like transcended. Crispy's transcended. These guys have transcended to, you know how they say turning the corner? You turn the first corner. These guys are like on corner number 10. Their average green days are just like, you know, well over 10,000 a day every day, almost. So shout out to guys like Save, Crispy, Calamity, you know, Marcelo, Tim, all these guys, Triad. You know, we have so many students who are also stepping it up. Big Steve, another great trader, had a bit of a harder time today. But we know Big Steve will be back, you know, $17,000 last week for Big Steve. Big Steve, MMU student as well, also admin in the chat room. Big Steve, shout out to you. Big Steve, a good friend of mine, been around for the community for a while. You know, there was a guy that once upon a time ago called Red to Green that said, hey, Big Steve, you know, you help out around the chat room. Did you ever receive a check from Relentless Trading? And the answer was no. And, you know, he was trying to play us, man. But what he didn't know is that Big Steve has full access to myself, Marcelo, Tim, the rest of the team house members. And Big Steve also has full access to the course. For free, of course, for free. Big Steve can call any one of my 5 cell phone numbers right now because he's Big Steve. And that's really what's allowed him to become profitable. And so, despite we never paid him for helping us around the chat, he's received the best gift of all, financial freedom. So Red to Green, I know you still watch on from time to time. If you're still listening in, you got to talk to us nice, man. Ken, way to go. Tim, way to go. Tim, $7,700 today for Big Tim. Highs of 11K. SF in the building, walking away with about $200. Shout out to SF. Process over profits with a smaller size. Cool man, process over profits, getting it done. Shout out to Cool man. Andy girl, getting it done. Hollis, nice day, 2,600. And Hollis, reach out for verification, okay? I'll probably message you later. Reach out for verification. Looks like you're trading via DAS. Way to go. Nice 2K day there. Dennis is in the building. Dennis, be sure to check out the archives. Check out some of those prior archives. Check out your own archives. Some people, like, we've had conversations about edge decay. There's been conversations about price improvements. Ultimately, none of that stuff matters. Price improvements we don't need. We don't need price improvements, and edge decay doesn't exist. We have 10 stocks on the watch list today, right? Look, let's come to this section here. We posted this earlier today, right? Look at all these stocks. Look at how much volume they're trading. Look at their percentage gain. There's just so much opportunities to choose from. HOUR, TIVC, CTCX, BAOS, AVGR, JTAI. It comes down to buying low risk areas, giving the trade time, looking for the upside resolution, and having tight stops, but understanding where to get in and out. So revisit Nick. I'd say revisit a few of those chapters, right? Revisit a few of those chapters because he's been doing really well. I had a brief 10-minute interview with him to give him this blue check. You've been doing pretty well. I know where you are on the year. So revisit those chapters. Revisit your archives from when you were doing well versus how you're doing now, and pay attention. You will notice, I guarantee you will notice a difference. Nobody does well for almost 9 months out of the year, 10 months out of the year, and you can't really say you don't know how to trade, or else there's no way you can get lucky for 10 months straight, right? So look back at your last hot month and then look back at this month and compare your hold times, compare how you're taking the setups, and you will see very quickly where you need to adjust. Shay, shout out to Shay. Shay had a nice, I think, $1,500 day yesterday. Red day today. But shout out to Shay getting it done. All this is mentioned. Dynasty in the building with the small gains today. Dan. And there's a lot of people who are a little bit more private who are not posting. Jimmy getting it done today as well on the week. Nice. We have traders like BMAC, Spartan. I wonder, Mick Gaming, I think, retired. Mick Gaming, I wonder if he still trades. Mick Gaming, also another solid trader, more so longer hold time, utilizing imbalances and book maps. Imbalanced trader. Thanos used to be in here. He's also famous across a couple of platforms and discords. Of course, some of the team house members also do not post. Some people are just a little bit more private, Some people are a little bit more private. Alan, way to go. Gambit, way to go, Gambit, getting it done on BAOS. BAOS, way to go for Gambit. Trev, small size, process over profits.
BREA.
The team doing well, man. This is what we like to see. .net getting it done. the last trade bender here. Hey. The last trade bender. We can talk some Avatar, man. Avatar, one of my favorite shows. You got Last Airbender and Korra. Airbender perhaps better overall, but Korra, there's some aspects of Korra that I prefer. The only thing it was missing was more episodes. But pretty brutal show, direct to the point. Cast was great. But they needed more episodes of the cast just hanging out and stuff like we had in Airbender. It was just all action, straight to the point. Slay, getting it done. Slay, cool guy. I spoke to him on Friday night to give him the verification check. We had a quick 15-minute call. Way to go for him. He's getting it done. There's a lot of people in here in this community that's doing well. Slay also mentioned to me he's familiar with some of the other guys in some other chat rooms, like Clover and some others. They're also pretty cool guys. The number one thing for me that I like, and like I don't mind shouting out other communities, when somebody is transparent and real, like that right there for me is the key, man. So the Clover guys. Because I went to this seminar. These guys talked about like how they made money, then lost it, and then worked their way back up. That stuff I like to see. Like, I also speak pretty highly of Ross. Like, you know, from time to time we'll joke around and stuff like in the chat, but you know, we know what it is. Like, I think everybody knows what it is when it comes to a guy like Ross, right? Like, solid trader, very transparent. These are the type of things we love to see, man. It's encouraging, it's inspiring. But what I don't like, I despise, is the nonsense. The people who, there's some people who just like, I don't know, man. I don't know what type of funny business they're doing, but it's sad to see, really. Big traders could go to the depths. All the garbage that they keep posting, man. Hey, Red to Green, shout out to you. Red to Green, man, you have to come back to the chat at least at least before the year
VAA.
ends. You have to come back to the chat at least before the year ends to say hi, and then, you know, you can leave for another year again. But we miss you in the chat, man. We miss you in the chat. No, I don't have 5 phones. I was exaggerating. I was exaggerating there. If I make you a mod, yeah, sure. That's not a problem at all. You're a long time veteran, man. We can do anything for you here. Long time veteran. But I think maybe that's it. I think it was a good day. Don't forget, guys, 1 p.m. market closes, 1 p.m. So be careful about open positions. Enjoy the holidays. Spend the time with friends, families, and rest, recover, study up if you can towards, you know, maybe Christmas, late night Christmas if you can. That did not come out right, but study up if you can, and we'll catch you guys later. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. market close today. 1 p.m. Yeah, Big Steve was paid and rewarded nicely, man. And also we're gonna get Big Steve on a team house whenever we can. But yeah, take care, stay safe, stay green, guys. Shutting it down.